Oh, Red, nice interception. Gabriel. And it's Soboslai. It's a good run down the right. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shoots! And how good was that? I'll be disappointed with that. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's just the goalkeeper to beat. Shoots! Yes! Look at the space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Goall needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front. We're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And chance! Big moment! Massive!
Hey everyone! We all want to dribble, pass, defend well, and score goals without any major problems with our joystick control. Because joystick is the most important thing in eFootball, and today I will explain 5 tips to improve your control over your joystick as a beginner. It's just so important to know how your joystick works with your gameplay. It's a real problem if you ignore your joystick settings. So, let's start with first tip, a quick setup. First, record 1 or 2 matches while turn on tap visibility. It will trigger all of your finger taps whenever you touch the screen. Now play 1 or 2 matches without any tension and watch the recorded videos. Check where you are placing your fingers in crucial situations for particular commands. Most importantly, if you are using a fixed joystick, then notice the finger placement, then go to button configuration and change to that similar position to get best result from the next match. This will fix your joystick flick missing or touch problem with finger placement. Now, here's the second tip. Combine your gameplay with joystick. Each of you play different, right? So, make sure you follow your gameplay and set the joystick accordingly. If you are a calm, movement-based player, you struggle with finger positioning most of the times, you can select movable joystick. And if you are good at placing finger in right position and you barely lift your finger from the joystick, then you can go for fixed one. Remember, off joystick works similar to movable one. Then check your need of skills. Either you can control the ball very good and make accurate passes or precise lane changes. You can go with wide movement input range because it covers a bigger circle area which will benefit you in accuracy. Or simply you are a dribble-based fast player who barely cares for major accuracy over player speed. So then you can use the narrow movement input range because it covers a smaller circle area, so your finger needs to travel less to command any action. And if you simply can't identify which type you actually are, as we all suffer in the beginning of our journey, then I'll recommend you to set medium movement input range. It will balance both the types and help you find which type of player you actually are. Now, the third tip, know the players. To control better, you need to be familiar with your active lineup players. Use some particular types of players so you can adopt their movements, the postures, the commands, and whatever it needs to identify how a player performs throughout a match. If you already have knowledge that players act differently, then your controls will improve significantly. Balk control also matters with joystick movements, so always make sure your midfielders and mainly the playmakers are high balk control-based players in your lineup. Also, check how much area a player seeks when you turn him 180 degrees with the ball. It will give you the idea of that player's circle coverage, so you can easily mind that within a match to prevent any ball lose while turning with the player. Let's move to the fourth tip, move and pass. Your movements will automatically improve with passing. Want to know why? It's simply because passing will let your players breathe in between every time you perform a pass, so you have time to execute any movement or decide how to attack, how to create free spaces and openings. So every time you pass the ball with an intention to learn movements, you trigger the best result of controlling a player in critical situations. My recommendation is to apply this passing technique as a beginner for every time you want to improve one of your skills. That can be joystick control, can be dribblings, can be formation breaking, or can be greater passing. So, here's the last tip. practice with base cards. When you are not playing a serious match or just exploring the AI matches from events, I'll recommend you to play the matches with low-rated base card players. Your goal is to control those players with 3 AI difficulty levels as per your need. Play with top player or professional AI difficulty if you are really beginner. Then you can go to superstar difficulty if you grab the game more, and set the difficulty level to legend if you are dominating the superstar level. Don't push your limits by ego. Only you know what difficulty level is your cup of tea, so start practicing from there and level up gradually. And, obviously, play with low-rated base cards and try to be on the higher side of player possession in every match. Control the players without dash and know your weaknesses and strengths. Your practice will make sure how much potential you are holding as a beginner. So that's it. I will not complicate with any more tip in today's video. Joystick is a whole chapter, and there are lots of things to explore, and I will cover all of those step by step. You don't have to pressurize yourself. And click on this video if you are struggling in the final third. Let's score goals with these 10 tips. Meet you all there.